Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial The Beautiful Song by Pixinguinha, Mundo Melhor, with lyrics by Vinicius de Moraes in 1968. So I modified the original key of A major, which is much too high for me, so I lowered it 2 tones for that of F major, considering that it was the best compromise, so that I could sing use a guide, that the key is not difficult, and finally not too hard to use the transposition key for digital pianos, as this is what I favor for all the content on my channel. However, I cannot always achieve it. So I recommend that you always read in the description to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, it's that there is nothing to modify, as today, for example, is KT 0. On the other hand, if you need it, do not hesitate to use the digital piano I've made for that. Nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a matter of vocal comfort. So you see, for example, this is placed in the middle. There is a green mark, which is constituted neutral. So we have 6 half tone available to make it lower red with just touch button. To make it lower from the green mark, and 6 half tone from the green mark neutral to make it higher. But it's maybe digital on your piano, I don't know, there's a lot of models. You open your book, you read, and you find it. Okay, to the it's maybe translation, I don't know. So, but you find it, it will be really easy. And the last word, you will find another video on the detailed guide to help you with general understanding of the song. So let's start in the 2 parts. I will split this tutorial in 2 parts. First part, for the very beginners, we are playing all the chord flat and we're playing in ballad. It will be so easy, and maybe with some option you can just upgrade with some option. You decide by yourself, it's up to you. And in the second part, we will play the bossa nova, and if you are a little bit advanced, because it will be not simply, but if you get it the rhythm, you will appreciate this maybe the second part, more the second part. So, but it will be exactly the same chords. So let's start. We are in the key of F. So I'm talking always in the scale of natural scale and in degrees. Okay. So from the F to F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 roots. Okay. Let me give you a trick just before to start, to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. We're going to use, we need it, and it's universal, and it's a trick. I mean, it's work on the 12 keys. It will, but not a trick if it doesn't work on 12 keys. So you will always find from the F to F to the root, okay, a semitone below the major 7 and a semitone below the major 7, you will find the 7. Why? Because from the 5th root, the major 5th, you see 3 semitones above this 5th. It's a 3rd minor dominant. It's a minor 3rd, and 4 semitones above, it's a major 3rd. So you see F major 7, F7. Okay? So it will be really easy now to recognize and very quickly make the difference between the major 7. Simplify, of course. I didn't have time to give you some explication of harmony. So let's start with F9. There's no really introduction. So F9, why I say 9? Because that's the second, of course, but it's an extension, and then we say 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Major 7 root 9, that's the G, you see, it's coming, it's a reverse on the bottom. Okay, so we have G, A, and C, and we play root with our left hand. In ballad, of course, you can catch the double bass, but if it's too hard, I didn't have largest hand, but I catch, you see, but you choose more lower or upper. It's up to you. I mean, you decide, but it will be good like that. And then we start to sing. Você que está. So that the F, it's just only the first reverse. You see, root 3rd 5th. So the F is coming on the bottom. Okay, the root. So we have A, C, and F. Você que está. Sometimes I show you the melody because it's not a very popular song, and maybe you don't know where is the melody. So sometimes I help you. Okay. So again, você que está, but you can play just as simply like this. You play just the chord. Você que está, because it's our voice will make the melody. Okay, but can, of course, it's up to you. I mean, it's option if you want to play the melody inside, like this. Você que está me escutando, and then we're landing on the F6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We play just only the F, the third major, the A, and the 6 with the D. So again, from the start. Você que está me escutando, F6, é mesmo com você que estou falando. And then we're landing on A flat diminished. I show you again the melody from the Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando. Okay? A flat diminished. So how to build a diminished chord? It's really easy. I show you from the root position. Scale of A flat first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on the root. Root third fifth from just the triad natural. So A flat we have C and E flat. So you keep the root in place. You diminish the third and the fifth, and it's become, instead of A flat, it will be A flat diminished. Really easy. A flat, B, and D. Along I go, and then we're landing on a G minor 7. So root, sun minor, it is 3 centimeters above the root. The fifth and the seventh scale of G. I forget it to give you the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 majors on the root. Root, sun minor. It will be, instead of the minor third, you see it will be a major third, but it's a minor. We need the minor third. So G, B flat, D, and F. And we resolve by a C7. C7, but it's just only a reverse. Root third, fifth, 7. You keep the fifth in place. The B flat, the 7 in place. The third is coming on the top. Just only a reverse, you see. Okay. But you can avoid to play the root if you want. You can just play the G, the B flat, and the E, because you are playing the root on the bottom with your left hand on the bass. So again, from the start. Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando agora. Second line. I carry on. G minor 7 again. Você que pensa que é bem. C7 again. Não pensar em ninguém é que o amor. Same thing. A flat diminish. Temo. F6. Ora. F6. You resolve by just the fifth. You see, from D to C. Ora. And then. Prastamento. So you can stay here if you want, just on the F, but if you want to use the reverse, if you want to play a little bit melody for help you, presta atenção, or you stay just here, presta atenção, and you play the major 7. You see, semiton below the root. F major 7. Me ouvingi, and then me ouvingi F6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have F, A, and 6, D. O negócio, eu seguinte. O negócio, eu seguinte. F7 now, from the 6 to 7. Okay, you see 7, semiton below the major 7. So E become E flat. A cosa non demora. B flat 6. So B flat 6, scale of B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures from root. Root third, fifth, 7. Okay. Root third, fifth, sixth. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make mistake. So you keep the root in place, the third in place, and the F, the fifth, and the sixth is coming on the bottom, just on your reverse. See, really easy. We're going to use this position: F, G, B flat, and D. B flat 6, and then you stay on the bass, on the B flat, minor, from the major mode to minor mode. Okay, instead of the D is coming the third minor, and you avoid the G, that it was a 6, and then you see it's become a root third minor and fifth in root position. It's just on your reverse, a B flat minor. Okay. So we have F, B flat, D flat. Okay. So again, demora e se você D flat 7, scale of D flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root. Root third, fifth, 7. It's just only the root is coming on the top. So we have F, F flat, B, and D flat. Easy. Se retry, and then we're just descending retry. F, we resolve by F. F, A, C. Just nature F. Root position. Você vai entrar. D minor 7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures of root. Roots and minor, 5th and 7. So you can play here like here, you see, just on the reverse. So we have D, F, A, and C. B, G minor 7, ora C7 again, C vai F, or you can play F6 if you want. So, and now that's the end of the first verse, and then we have the bridge. So I'm playing as simply as possible, like we saw. Again, this first verse, okay? So, introduction. Você que está me escutando, é mesmo você que estou falando agora. So beautiful, like this also. Você que pensa que é bem não pensar em ninguém, é que o amor demora. Presta atenção, meu ouvinte, o negócio é o seguinte, a coisa não demora. E se você se retrai, você vai entrar bem. That's a lot of option. And now, if you want to play a little bit melody inside, I show you. It's a little bit upgrade, okay? Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando agora. Você que pensa que é bem não pensar em ninguém, é que o amor demora. Yes, you can play sometimes the scale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, okay, inside. Then presta atenção, meu ouvinte, o negócio é o seguinte, a coisa não demora. E se você se retrai, maybe some ring with a 9 if you want. Você vai entrar here or here. Bem, ora se vai. Okay? So another bridge. Conto combo. So and now you're descending instead of the D minor of the D of the F6, it's become a D, the reverse of D. because we're changing the root, the bass, okay, on the D. Okay, instead of F6, because it's not the same scale. It's not, it will be, now it's become on the scale, depending on the scale of the D. So D, if you want to play melody, you do that. Canto combo say on the scale of F. Okay, canto combo say, and then we're landing on the third minor of the G. So, but you can stay like this and the vai transition. Canto combo say, that's the simplest. Okay, like this. So vai. You can just have a passing note with the E. Canto combo say, or if you want, vai, canto combo say. Okay, G minor 7. Mais I carry on. We're on the bridge. C7. I sempre dois. F6. E depois vou mesmo. G minor 7. E ama C7. E canta giù. E flat 7. And then we resolve by a semitone below on D7. So scale of E flat first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root. Root set 5th 7. It's just only the root is coming on top. Okay, just only a reverse, you see. Okay, easy. So we have G, B flat, D flat, E flat. Okay, and then you see a semitone below. Of course, we play the root on the D with your left hand, and the A to the A flat, the G to the G flat. Sorry, B flat to A. Okay. C sharp to C, and D sharp to D, and it's become, you see, a D7 root scale of D, root set 5th 7. It's just only the root is coming on the top. So we have G flat, A, C, and D. Okay, easy, bum bum. You see, it's just a semitone below, and you carry on. You follow with your left hand like this, bum bum. Okay. From the bridge, the start of the bridge, because it will be more clear, okay? Canto combo sei, mais uma sempre dois, e depois mesmo, e amar e cantar junto. Você deve ter, okay? Você deve ter, G minor 7, você deve ter. Muito C7, muito amor F para oferecer, and then G7, então para que não dá, ok, melhor, from the major mode, you see the B instead of the B flat, 3 semitone above the root, okay, major mode to minor mode, então para que não dá, ok, melhor, and você will resolve by C7, okay. And then, if you want to make this transition with the scale, okay, and then you're landing on the first chord. It will be exactly the same chords, but it's at the second verse that the words change. Okay, so and now maybe I'm playing for you just a bridge from the. Você se retrai, você vai entrar, embora se vai. Conto com você, mais uma sempre dois, e depois do mesmo é amar e cantar junto. Você deve ter muito amor pra oferecer, então pra que não dá o que é melhor é você. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and boom. Okay, sorry, and F, so, or yes, from here, venimide C7, sua mão F6, porque sua irmã na vida the song. On the A flat diminished. Poesy, G minor 7, in fact, none of the things that I didn't play, but that's a C. I'm playing the 7. But if you want to play the C inside, you can, of course. So again, from the second verse. Venie mi de sua mão, porque seu irmão na vida e na poesia. Carry on. Deixa reserva G minor 7, girando C7, e não estou interessado em sua guerra. Guerra, F flat diminished, free F6, free F6, F, okay, and then, but it's an option. If you don't want to play the scale ascending, you didn't play free noise in the vemos, you see, you all noise in the vemos, G ver, okay, F major 7, F6, uma aurora nasce, F7, uno mundo in harmony, B flat 6, B flat minor, onde que está, D flat 7, sua fé, F, o amor, okay, D minor 7, amor é melhor, G minor 7, D7, C7, ora si. But you can play F6 or like this, and then we carry on. O amor, sorry, D minor 7, Emilio, G minor 7, C7, ora si. We finish by O amor, D minor 7, Emilio, G minor 7, and then what I suggest to finish it, many possibilities, but as simplest it will be this one. Ora, si, sa is the C7 flat 9. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9, flat 9, with the 7 and the third on the top, the fifth, so we have G, B flat, D flat, E, so we say C7 flat 9, 7 flat 9, okay? So C7 flat 9, ora si, or if you want to finish the note A or A, I prefer the major 7, but it's up to you. Finishing like this, or if you want to leave it a grade, you do one more Emilio, ora, G minor 7, and then C. You can play C7 9, see 8 9, see 1 2 3 4 5 6, major 7 root 9, okay, and then that it's only the 9, the 7. And that the fifth on the top, you see, the G. So we have B flat, D, and G. And you play the root with the C, for example. Okay, so again, one more, Emilio. First option, very simply, ora si, or ora si. Or a little bit another option, one more Emilio, G minor 7, okay, and then C7 9, ora A, or just the F, reverse, or major 7. You decide. It's up to you, though. That's what we say. So maybe I'm playing for you just all the song very as simply as possible, okay? Then it will be a real soul. And then we passing on the second part with the bossa nova. Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando agora. Você que pensa que é bem não pensar em ninguém, que o amor demora. Presta atenção, meu ouvinte, o negócio é seguinte, a coisa não demora. E se você se retrai, você vai entrar bem, mora se vai. Conto com você, mais uma sempre dois, e depois com o mesmo, é amar e cantar junto. Você deve ter muito amor para oferecer, então pra que não dá o que é melhor é você. Like this or like that. Vem e me dê sua mão, porque o seu irmão na vida é na poesia. Deixa a reserva de lando e não estou interessado em sua guerra fria. Nós ainda vemos de ver uma aurora nascer no mundo em harmonia. Onde que está? Onde que está? I was looking at sua fé, o amor é melhor. Ora sim, o amor é melhor. Ora sim, o amor é melhor. Ora sim. Well, you know how to hold the hand. So and now I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song. So you can play melody a little bit part, some few melodies inside. You decide. So let's start to make the rule of the bossa nova very simplest as possible. We start by F6. Okay, F. So where is that's not important for our left hand to the minor mode or major mode. What's important that the root, because we're going to use the root and the fifth, we reverse the fifth. So I mean, where is the fifth on the F? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that the C. So F, I'm playing the root and I reverse the C, the fifth. Okay, like this. So I'm trying to avoid all the finger that because you have really good point of view from the top. So you'll see like this, because if you advance, you know how to do that. So with the F9. So I suggest to carry on. We can stay longer on the bars, the tutorials, and I give you the name of the two notes, because if you don't know exactly perfectly your scale, you didn't have to find where is the fifth and to return. Okay. So I mean, and then I try to make everything to sing, and we'll see. Okay, like this. Você que está. So C7, C and G. Okay. Me escutando. F6, but you can have that is the option with a melody, but if you don't want, you do that. Você que está. C7, me escutando. You see, you just play F6. É mesmo com você que estou falando. See, as simple as. So on the A flat diminished, we have diminished, you see, the fifth, so we diminish also the fifth with our bass. So we play A flat and D instead of E flat. Okay, so falando a go, and then G minor 7, you see, G minor, G and D, and C7. Okay, I'm playing again slowly and with melody and without melody. Okay, then you decide, you make your choice. Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando agora. Você que pensa, okay? And now without nothing, as simply as possible. Você que está me escutando, é mesmo com você que estou falando agora. Then second line, você que pensa, G minor 7, well G and D again, same thing. Que abbiamo C7, so C and G, no pensare in ninguém e que o amor. Okay, same thing, A flat diminished, A flat with D. Demora, ora, F6 to F, okay, ora. So you can use the scale if you want or not. You're landing directly. Presta atenção, F major 7, presta atenção. You're just moving your hand, presta atenção. Or nothing, you do that. Presta atenção. See, or you stay just only on the F. Presta atenção. You see? You decide. Mi ouvinte. Then you can stay just only on the F major 7 and then you play the 6. Like this. Presta atenção, meu ouvinte, o negócio é o seguinte. Now you can play a little bit melody inside if you want, like this. Presta atenção, meu ouvinte, é o negócio é o seguinte. A coisa não demora. Okay? B flat 6, B flat and F with F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, you see, that's the fifth, so I return the fifth, the F. And then nothing changed on the minor mode, from major mode to minor mode on the B flat minor, no. E se você, so okay, up or down if you want, you decide. It depends of the sound of your keyboard. For me, I think it's better to play here, on this one. So D flat and A flat. Si ritrai F, você vai entrar D minor 7. So we have D and A, of course. G minor 7, G and D, bem C7 or C and G. Ora si vai F6, okay, but it will be better. The accompaniment you play the F6, F with C, okay, and then you can accompaniment with the D like this. You jump on the D, conto con você. If you want to play in time, but you can make a stop if you want. Vai, conto con você. You see, there's some option, or like this. Vai, conto con você, or conto con você, and then, or just play a few melodies, você, or in time, I mean, like this, vai, conto con você. You decide, okay? G minor 7, mais C7, so C and G, há sempre dois. F6 with F and C, e depois bom mesmo. G minor 7, G and D, e a mão C7, C and G, e cantam juntos. So E flat and B flat with B flat, and then 2, so D and A. But you can make a stop, if you want, like this. conto com você. O mais, uma sempre dois, e depois vou mesmo é amar e cantar, for example, junto, and then voice evita. Or you can play in time, depois vou mesmo é amar e cantar junto. Você deve ter, you see, you have the choice. G minor 7, você deve ter C7, C and G with a Latin, of course, muito amor, F with C, para oferecer. And then you can maybe have a fancy like this, see, F sharp and G, quickly like this. But it's an option, it's a fancy from me. Então pra quem não dá, o que melhor? G minor 7, okay, and você C7, and then the last verse, if you want, pam, 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 scale or not, okay, você vem e me dê C7, sua mão F6, porque eu sei o irmão na vida e na F flat diminished poesie, G minor 7, G with the C7. Some fancy like this if you want. Deixar reserva de lando, so G and D. De lando C7, C with G. Eu não estou interessado em sua guerra. Of course, if you want to play a little bit melody, okay? Deixar reserva de lando, eu não estou interessado. It's up to you, but I think it will be made to mix, and in this part maybe not the melody. Deixar reserva de lando, e não estou interessado em sua guerra fria. So same thing, you make a transition or not, okay? Nós ainda vemos de ver F6, major 7, 6, uma aurora nascer. F7, no mundo em harmonia. B flat 6, B flat minor, onde que está? D flat 7, sua fé. F with C, o amor. D minor 7, Emilio, G minor 7, C7, C with G, ora C, F6. D minor 7, o amor Emilio, G minor 7, C7, ora C, F6. D minor 7, o amor Emilio, and then you have the choice, ora C, like this, A, O, A, it's up to you. You have the choice for decide or you want to finish it. So you have the guide for help you if you're a little bit lost in my explanation, because the time is really reduced, and I do my best because I wish to talk about you, the harmonies, and to make a lot of things, but in fact, for really beginners, it will be so beautiful to make. Don't forget, you can play this song, beautiful song in ballad, and it will be very, very beautiful also too. But in bossa nova is so beautiful. What you say, poesia. Deixar reserva de lando, e não estou interessado em sua guerra. So thank you very much for your fidelity, for your passion that we're sharing together. And if you have the curiosity to explore all my channel, you will discover this song will be because the word that from Vinicius de Moraes, I've made a big playlist that I've dedicated to Vinicius de Moraes, and Vinicius have worked along with long time with being the king of the bossa nova, Carlos Tom Jobim. You have a big playlist I've dedicated to, of course, and this song of the Carlos Tom Jobim. But in this song, it will be also inside a playlist that I'm calling Latin because it's a Latin song. And then you can discover a lot of big composers that I love also too. And maybe another playlist that I've dedicated to Michel Legrand, The Passion of My Life. If your heart, you feel with your heart, Michel Legrand, I hope you appreciate. So thank you very much, and a new one that I've just started that will be dedicated to the standards of the My Way, and I didn't tell you. You'll see by yourself. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again on my channel. And don't forget, enjoy. This is only a pleasure to play and sing. And enjoy. That's the last word. Thank you. Bye bye.